tsunamis, nuclear power plants, people on the street starving at a higher level than has been in decades, and now fat people on buses. Holy macaroni. A center that I had a lot of respect for and learned to when I was living in Boston and directing Hippocrates Health Institute is a Joslin Center. And Joslin Center went out and they looked at 8th graders in the United States and found exactly what the United Nations told us about 4 years ago, that 1/2 of the children were overweight or even obese. Now, the United Nations 4 years ago, when I was in Geneva, Switzerland, conducting conferences, reported that from the tip of South America to the top of Canada, that by last year, 2010, 1/2 of the youth population below 16 would be overweight and obese. Joslin, as well as the United Nations, concur. The buses are a whole other issue. They used to make bus seats available for 150-pound people. Now the average person just jumped up another 25 pounds. Buses are going to have to become wider so that when they turn, they may have to crash into cars standing on the side of the road. You may see horror movies made about buses that are so big, they're devouring heavy-set people. Or we could also come to our senses and start living like normal human beings and eating properly and exercising. I know it's a little hard to ask parents to do that, to be representative for their children to know what it's like to live in a sane, sensible way. But if you could just put your act together and stop dispensing fast foods and Pepsi-Cola and Coca-Cola, I think your children would learn something from that. But if what you do is use your television set as the nanny and fast food as the pacifier, no wonder we have these very sickly children today. You think this is frightening. You wait until they grow up. Our healthcare system has already fallen apart. In the next generation, we won't have a healthcare system because there'll be so many sick people. As you know, overweight and obesity can increase every single catastrophic disease by several times. Let's start to grow up so that we can help our children grow up.